The more self improvement content you consume, the worse you feel about yourself. Not because you are doing it wrong, because your brain is measuring the wrong thing. Every video watch shows who you could be, every book you read maps out how far you have to go, every habit tracker shows you how many days you failed. And your brain, trying to keep you safe, starts building a case that you will never get there. This is not a motivation problem, this is not a discipline problem, this is a neurological trap built into the content itself. And once you understand why this happens, the weight of it starts to lift. There is a psychological phenomena called the Dunning-Kruger effect. Most people know one version of it. The confident idiot knows a little, thinks they know everything. But here's the second curve nobody talks about: the expert valley. The more you actually learn about a subject, the more aware you become of how much you don't know. And self improvement is the most dangerous subject to learn about because the subject is you. The more you study what an optimized, disciplined, focused human looks like, the clearer the picture becomes of every way you fell short. And that picture doesn't motivate most people, it paralyzes them. Psychologist Tasha Yuri spent years researching self awareness. Her finding was counterintuitive. People who engage in high amounts of self reflection report lower confidence, higher anxiety, and less satisfaction with their lives. Not more, less. Because reflection without direction is just exposure to your own gaps over and over. Every morning, every journal entry, every end of day review, your brain has an activity bias. It was designed to scan for threats, and when you ask it to evaluate your progress, it finds very shortfall. Every misstep, every broken habit, every worst hour, it logs them all and it files them under one label: evidence. Here's what that evidence builds over time. Not a clear picture of your weaknesses and identity. I'm someone who starts and stops. I'm someone who knows what to do and doesn't do it. I'm someone who is always almost there. And here's the trap. Once that identity solidifies, your brain starts protecting it. Because the brain doesn't like being wrong about who you are. So it finds ways to confirm the story. Subtle sabotage, unconscious avoidance, quitting just before the result. Think about the last time you were close to a breakthrough. A habit that was actually sticking, a routine that was working, a streak you were proud of, and then you stopped for no real reason. That wasn't laziness, that was your brain pulling you back to who it thinks you are. This happens to millions of people, not because they lack willpower, because the content they are consuming is building their own identity. Every piece of self improvement content that shows you the gap without giving you a win is reinforcing the story that you are someone who falls short, one piece at a time, every day. Think about the self improvement habit you restarted the most times, the one you keep coming back to, the one that never fully sticks. Drop it in the comments because the pattern in those answers reveals something important. Here's what actually revives the identity, and it's not more content. Psychologist Carol Dweck's research at Stanford points to one mechanism: small wins that are visible and attributed correctly. Not I finished the book, I showed up today. The brain builds identity from evidence. You have been feeding it evidence of your gaps. You need to feed it evidence of your consistency. Not your transformation, your consistency. Those are different things, and your brain responds to them differently. Three shifts that stops the identity collapse. 1. Track attempts, not outcomes. Did you show up? Yes. That's the win. Log it. No, did you nail it? Did you show up? 2. Consume content with a ratio. For every piece of content that's showing you the gap, give yourself one action that creates a small win. Balance the evidence. 3. Name what you already are, not what you are becoming. Not I'm trying to be consistent. I'm someone who shows up. Say it before the evidence is overwhelming. Identity leads behavior, it doesn't follow it. The content isn't going to stop showing you the gap, but you can control what evidence you feed your brain alongside it. And that changes everything. The trap isn't that self improvement is bad, it's that most of it is built to show you the problem without ever giving your brain a win. Now you know how to fix the ratio. If you want more videos that go underneath the surface of why popular systems fail, subscribe. That's what this channel exists to do.